A big hello and warm welcome to my dear students. I'm extremely thrilled to announce the launch of my new batch of economics module for general studies for UPSC 2026 Prelims and Mains. The batch would begin from July 21st, 7:30 a.m. Now, if you look at the prelims stage of UPSC examination, you will find that approximately 20 to 21 questions are asked from economics in the general studies paper since 2015. If you look at the mains stage, you will find that in GS paper 3, approximately 10 to 11 questions are asked from economics and related areas. Having been an educator and an author for almost more than a decade now, I've got an opportunity to interact with lakhs of students who prepare for civil services. And I came to know that one of the biggest challenges they face is in developing the basic understanding of the subject. So when you open books like NCERTs, you understand that it's very important to study them for the exam. But how to decode the NCERT? That's the biggest challenge. How to connect NCERT with the current developments around you, and basically how to use NCERT for your exams. That's the first challenge that we face when we prepare for the subject like economics. The second challenge that we face is there are some evergreen areas of economics like the banking, the capital market, the inflation. These are extremely conceptual areas of economics, and once we understand them in the right manner, in the right depth, then we can freely apply it in normal life as well as in the exam to get good marks. So that's the second biggest challenge, that how to understand those evergreen areas so that we can get good marks in the exam. The third biggest challenge is the current affairs. From where to do the current affairs, how to link the current affairs with the static areas, which chapters and data to pick from economic survey and budget, how much data to prepare for economics. That's the third biggest challenge. Once you overcome these challenges, then the next challenge that will come is how to integrate all these three and then use it to answer questions for prelims and the mains stage. Answer writing is one of the biggest problems that a student faces in GS paper 3. I can assure you that if you check the marks of some of the qualified students, you will find that the relative marks that they get in GS paper 3 is on the lower side compared to GS paper 1 and 2. And one of the reasons being that GS paper 3 is mostly technical in nature, economics being an important part from there. Hence, it is very important that we are trained in the right manner in the subject. So I invite you to come in the classroom and join me for the economics module on July 21st, 7:30 a.m. God bless you, all the best, and do well in the exam. Thank you so much.